Hello and welcome back to the channel. So 3 more clips for you today. So the following clips, I've got a clip of a lady, a TikToker, filming herself in a car park dancing, and mysteriously, you have to pay attention to this one, someone shows up behind her and she's completely unaware, and so is the person filming her, I assume. Yeah, so watch out for that one. That's an interesting one, to say the least. The other thing is, I touched on it in my last video, is when people are dragged. So often you see videos where there's someone being dragged by the leg. So some of these can be sort of obviously staged and fictional, but I do look out for ones where it's sort of, you're thinking, how could they get around that? For example, if the way the leg's dragged, the sort of the violence of it and stuff, like if you think if the leg is so far up and they're being sort of dragged up or along, they'd have to have a piece of rope that's going to go up into a pulley on the ceiling. It would take a lot of effort. I mean, they could go to effort, but sometimes you're just thinking, oh, did they really? So that's what I'm sort of going to touch on in the other 2 videos in this. Now, the first video you'll see of this is of a lady that's in a warehouse. I did find this originally on YouTube and I can't find it again anywhere, so I've had to use this version. But the original version, you had the sound to it. I've gone over the sound with my own music. Had the sound to it, and you can hear her sort of, I think she's sort of humming to herself or singing to herself as you do, as she works. But then it grabs her and pulls along, and you can hear her trainers dragging along the ground, making the screeching noise as if she's trying to resist being pulled. And then when she gets pulled in, she's screaming the whole time. She gets pulled into the room, runs out, runs to someone crying, and then a guy runs back out and runs into the room to check it out. I could not find that clip. If any of you can find that clip, or send it to me, or look out for that clip, it's great. Unfortunately, I've only got sort of an edited version, which I've sort of, there's no sound to. And then the other clip is a guy walking down a corridor that gets dragged. This could be faked, I don't know. But anyway, watch the video, enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go. And back in the room. So, what did you think of those clips? How did you? Were they spooky enough for you? No, seriously, were they? What do you think? Realistic? Fake? Put it down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear if they have been proven to be fake. Then I'd love to see it. But this is why these videos are for. I'd like to, I want to bring out, sort of find the most realistic stuff for all the naff, and have a chat about it. So, thank you all for watching, but always remember, before we go, sub, share, and drop a like, because it really helps my algorithm thing. But yeah, please drop a like, drop a sub, drop a share, and thank you all for watching. Oh, before we go though, always remember that sometimes fact is equally as scary.
A frantic woman races up to a neighbor's door. Will someone help her? Out of the darkness, this guy appears and grabs her by the hair.
No! No!
He drags the woman off the porch.
No!
Her screams ring out as the struggle goes on. Then the guy delivers a grim warning.
We looked out the side window over here and witnessed him stomping on her and pulling her by her hair. It was awful.
That chilling video was recorded by a doorbell camera at a home here in Arcadia, California, about 20 miles from Los Angeles. The owner sent the footage to cops. They searched the neighborhood and say they found a woman being held captive inside this home right around the corner. Police identified the man as Robert Mendez and say he is the victim's estranged boyfriend. He was charged with suspicion of attempted murder and kidnapping.
He was beating on her. Looks like he even stomped on her.